Anita, welcome to Mezzo Midnight. When you are watching this video, I will be in Italy and the next one as well. So I'm pre-recording. Yay! Responsible YouTuber! Right, so today's video is going to be another installment of media I consume this month. And this is going to be June and July's edition because I had so many exams for school, for my musical theater school during July, so it was impossible for me to film my June media. So I'm combining them both, which means that this video is probably gonna be humongous, because I have a lot of things to show you because a lot happened in these 2 months. The first thing, as you know if you watch my media from May, is that I watched Rent at the end of May, which means that basically the entirety of Rent was my June playlist. The first song I have is La Vie Bohème, which I love because it kind of captures how I look at the world. I love it. I love it. I love this song. And I'm still working on learning all of the lyrics. I know a lot, but I'm still working on learning all of the lyrics. I will do it. The first TV show I watched in June was 13 Reasons Why, the second season. I know there's loads of controversy around 13 Reasons Why and it might be a possible outlet to promote suicide rather than stopping it. I enjoy myself watching 13 Reasons Why because I don't have and never have had any suicidal thoughts, and I just think 13 Reasons Why is a dramatic, teenager-y show and I enjoy watching it. I really enjoyed season 2. I was, goddammit, traumatized with the last episode. I understand the director's view because I did watch Beyond 13 Reasons where they explain why they did certain things in the show. I get why he did it, but I still don't think it was necessary to show such a graphic, horrifying scene. And I don't care if it happens. I mean, I care if it happens, but I don't need to see it. I'm traumatized still. I give season 2 of 13 Reasons Why like a B. The next song I have to show you is I'll Cover You from Rent, the song sung by Collins and Angel, which are me babies and me can't deal with it. I love this song. It's probably like one of my favorites, if not my favorite, because they're so precious. In June, a tragic yet wonderful thing happened. The season finale of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10. And I'm gonna spoil it for you right now. My favorite one! I'm always super excited when my favorite wins because, you know, you always get excited when your favorite in a contest wins. And Aquafina, my love, my sister in my platonic imaginary drag family, won. And I couldn't be more excited. And the finale was everything, and Aquarius everything. I love Aquarius so goddamn much. And I love her mom as well, her drag mom, Sharon Needles, like a family of winners. We love. I give RuPaul's Drag Race A+++++++. Obviously, no question. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know how I'll live without RuPaul's Drag Race until 2019. Not goddamn fair. Not fair. The next song I have for you is also from Rent, and it's Take Me or Leave Me. This, when I first listened to Rent or watched the movie, it was my favorite song right off the bat. I adore this song. Maureen and Joanne are so good. I love it. I love it. If you want to be my Joanne, if you are a female human who sings slightly lower than me and you want to be my Joanne, let's do a cover. Actually, let's go. Also, if you are a male or a female human, I don't care, and you have a low voice like Collins and you want to be my Collins and you want to cover, I'll cover you with me. Let's go. Hit me up, bitch. The first movie I watched in June and then rewatched in July with some friends was Love, Simon. Love, Simon only came out in Portugal, pun intended, in June. So unfair because the rest of the world saw it in March. And I loved it. If you saw my January media, you know that I loved the book. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I loved Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. And I loved the movie as well. Not as good as the book, and they cut out so many scenes and put in so many unnecessary drama with Leah, and I was very annoyed by that. When I went to see it with 2 of my really good friends, we all had already read the book. We were basically annoyed by the same things, but nonetheless, I still really enjoyed the movie. If you know what it's about a boy named Simon who is a closeted gay kid at school, and he discovers that there's another closeted gay kid at school because that kid posts on like a school, kind of like Tumblr, but it's not really Tumblr, that he is gay, but he goes by Blue, no one knows his name. And then Simon and Blue start exchanging adorable emails about being gay and about life, and they start developing love for each other, and it's beautiful. And then at the end they discover who the other one is, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful coming of age story, and it can't. It's too cute. I gave it an A- because it took too much out of the book. The next song I have was a big one in June, and it's Light My Candle from Rent. This song is sang by Mimi and Roger, and I love this song. Love with all of my being. This song is so freaking good. And on the Mimi theme, the next and final Rent song I have to show you is Out Tonight. This song makes me feel a lot of things. I love this song because it's one of the up-tempo songs that I can actually sing and dance hardcore at the same time because it's not very high and you don't really have to have that much breath support. I mean, you do have to have breath support, but you don't like, there's no like crazy belts or anything. So I can actually dance this song like a hardcore dance, like roll around on the goddamn floor while singing it. And I love this song. This song is, I can't. Mimi is such a mood. Song I have is from Mean Girls the Musical. The next few songs I have are from Mean Girls the Musical because the cast recording came out in May, at the end of May, and so June and July were big months for Mean Girls. Mean Girls is such an awesome show, and I would love to see it live. And the song I'm going to show you right now is Someone Gets Hurt, which is sung by the Queen Bee, Regina George. other movie I watched in June was The Incredibles, the first movie, the one that came out in 2004 when I was 4 years old, in preparation for The Incredibles 2. The Incredibles has always been one of my favorite movies because it was the first ever movie that I saw on the actual big screen when I was 4. So it's like super meaningful to me. And I loved it just as much as I did the first time. And I gave it an A+, of course. There is no other rating for The Incredibles. The next song I have is also from Mean Girls the Musical, and it is Where Do You Belong? Where Do You Belong? Sung by the wonderful Damien, aka one of my friends. This song is awesome. It's when Katie arrives and Damien and Janice are showing them the cafeteria, and it's such a bop. I can't. July, the first movie I watched was The Incredibles 2. I really enjoyed the movie. I was very scared, of course, because it's been 14 years and The Incredibles is one of my favorite movies, so I was very skeptical going into it, but very excited nonetheless. And it did not disappoint. I think it might be one of Pixar's best sequels ever. I was shocked by the revelation of the villain. My mom wasn't though, but it was just, to be honest, it was just wonderful to come back into the family and see the dynamics. And we love a feminist movie in which Elastigirl is the star, because the star of The Incredibles is Mr. Incredible, but the star of The Incredibles 2 is Elastigirl. We love Yas for women. Yas. And I gave it an A. Not as good as the first one. It's never as good as the first one, but an A nonetheless. The next song I have is also from Mean Girls, and it's probably like the bop of the cast recording of the show, and it is Revenge Party. Love this song, love Janice, love Barrett Wilbur Weed. I can't. July, I decided that I wanted to rewatch the entirety of Orange is the New Black in preparation for season 6. I ended up not being able to watch all of it, and I'm not going to watch season 6 until I watch all of it, but I did manage to complete season 1 and almost the entirety of season 2. I think I have like 2 episodes left. And I am going to rewatch all of the seasons and watch season 6, because I feel like, because I didn't really enjoy season 5 quite as much, I don't really remember what happened, and I'm rewatching the show, but it's almost like watching it for the first time, because so many of the inmates' stories, I didn't really remember what had happened, you know? I love Orange is the New Black. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time, and this rewatch brought a new love. Alex Voss. When I first watched it when I was 15 years old, I hated Alex with a burning passion, honeys. But now I like her, because she's hot. That's literally just because Laura Prepon is hot as fuck. Of course, I give Orange is the New Black A+++++++++. The next and final Mean Girls song I have for you is World Burn, also sung by Regina. Can you tell I like Regina songs? Can you tell I like Regina? Yeah, World Burn is an amazing song. Like, if you want to feel like a badass, powerful, boss-ass woman bitch in charge of your life, World Burn is the song. I love World Burn. I love screaming World Burn in the car. World Burn is awesome. And the next movie I watched in July was Mamma Mia, the first movie as well in preparation for Mamma Mia 2. Mamma Mia is one of my favorite movies of all time as well, just like The Incredibles. But Mamma Mia is like actually one of my favorite movies of all time. I love it with all of my heart. I love it. I watched it when I was 8. It was the first movie in English with subtitles that I actually understood. I love all the songs. I love ABBA. I love Mamma Mia. So it's of course an A++, which is my highest movie ratings. I love Mamma Mia. Thank you. The next song I have is the only one not from a musical in this list. And it is Honey by Kalani. This song is so sweet, like honey. I really like it, and I love her voice in it. I feel like it's very much like butter, which is wonderful in tone of the song. This song is so sweet. It's like super chill and relaxed. I love it. In the final TV show I watched in July, I watched the entirety of it. The 4th season of one of my favorite shows, Jane the Virgin. I watch Jane the Virgin annually when it comes out on Netflix, because usually it comes out on Netflix after the entire season is out, week by week. And I always have, like, it's such a highlight of my year. I love Jane the Virgin. Jane the Virgin always makes me so happy. And this 4th season was amazing. I really enjoyed it. I am #team Jafael for the win. Also, Petra and JR, can we talk about it? Oh my god, can we talk about how fucking hot Rosario Dawson is? Because I can't, because if I were like, I don't know, 40, 30, how old is she? I would, I would, honeys. Love Jane the Virgin with all of my heart. If you don't know, Jane the Virgin starts off when Jane, who is a virgin, she has never had sex, she wants to wait until marriage. She's artificially inseminated with a dude's sperm due to a doctor's mistake. And the story unrolls from there. I love Jane the Virgin, A+, no doubt. Now, the last 3 songs are from a musical that I love dearly, which is Heathers, the musical. Heathers, the musical was based on a movie of the same name, and it features teenage drama, popularity, and murder. So, and I have been in a very big Heathers mood. I already knew all of these songs from like months and months ago, like a year ago. The first time I listened to Heathers was a year ago. Was summer 2017. And I love Heathers, but I've just been in a very big Heathers mood and listening to loads of Heathers songs. Actually only 3 on repeat, which are my favorite Heathers songs. And the first one I have for you is 17. I have been screaming 17 so much around the house. I learned JD's harmony finally, and in the future you might or might not get a cover from me and one of my friends of 17. I love this song. The only book I read in July and June, because I didn't read anything in June, the only book I read in July I finished today, and it was Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. If you don't know what it's about a young girl named Asa who struggles very strongly in a very severe case of mental illness. I believe it's anxiety, like major anxiety. And it's like very crippling, and you can see that throughout the book. And then she has to try and solve a mystery whilst dwelling with this crazy anxiety, her annoying friend, and her love interest. It's really interesting. I really enjoyed myself reading it. The next song I have is the Heather song, Candy Store. I desperately want to do this number. I desperately want to be Heather Chandler. I mean, I'd be fun with Veronica too, but I desperately want to be Heather Chandler because she's awesome. I love Candy Store. It's such a bop. It's like #1 bop of life. Love Candy Store.
Are we gonna have a problem? You've got a bone to pick? You've come so far. Why now are you pulling on my dick? I normally slap your face off, and everyone here could watch. But I'm feeling nice. Here's some advice. Listen up, biatch.
And the last movie I watched in July was Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. I was very skeptic going into it with very low expectations. A, because I love the first movie, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. 2, because a friend of mine, who also really likes it, went to see it and was really disappointed. I really enjoyed the movie. I was extremely annoyed that they changed the story. Like, did the writers of this movie even watch the first movie? Because Donna is supposed to meet Sam first, then Bill, then Harry. And in this movie, she meets Harry first, then Bill, then Sam. Rude, stop changing the story. But other than that, I loved it. I love the flashbacks. I love Lily James. Again, so fucking hot. Can we even talk about it? She's so pretty. She sings so well. I love her voice. It's very smooth. I really like smooth voices. Can you tell? She is great. Great. I loved all of the songs that they put in because my favorite ABBA song is One of Us, and they didn't include it in the first movie. I love One of Us, and they put it in this movie right at the beginning, and I was so happy. Can't even, And they also put Waterloo, which I love. And Fernando sang by Cher. Can we talk about Cher, that entrance in the movie when she's like, hi, and she's like, Grandma, you weren't invited, and she's like, honey, that's the best kind of parties, and I was like, yes, honey. I enjoyed this movie a lot. I enjoyed the songs a lot. I enjoyed the story a lot, and I would give it an A- because they annoyingly changed the story. And the last song and media item I have for this month is a song from Heather's, Dead Girl Walking. This is my favorite song from Heather's, and basically, why is it on this list? Because I've been in a Heather's mood, one, but because I sung Dead Girl Walking one day and I couldn't hit the final notes, the final bit of the song, I couldn't do it. It sounded horrible. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna practice this shit and I'm gonna be able to sing this shit. Then I also discovered that Carrie, who is currently playing Veronica in the Other Palace UK production, she doesn't hit the G5, the last note, you know, like she doesn't hit that note either. She like does a little run. And I discovered that I can do that, and now I can sing Dead Girl Walking, and I can also hit the yeah that I couldn't before, and the this Dead Girl Walking. I can also hit that note, and I'm totally excited. I love Dead Girl Walking, and now I can actually sing it. I am a happy bean. I love this song. Let's play it. there you go. This was my media I can see in this month for June and July. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, babes, and I will see you in the next video.